Wait, who is this beauty by the fire? It's Zhang Jingyi in red. Some behind-the-scenes photos are quickly forgotten. Zhang Jingyi's latest leaked images, however, have had the opposite effect. The moment they surfaced online, they sparked discussion. Not because they were extravagant, but because they felt like a still frame from a film waiting to tell its story. In a social media era where people scroll past hundreds of photos in seconds, that alone says something. Standing quietly beside a campfire in a striking red slip gown, Zhang Jingyi doesn't rely on dramatic poses to capture attention. The flickering golden light gently wraps around her, softening the boldness of the red and creating an atmosphere that feels warm, nostalgic, and unexpectedly intimate. Rather than demanding attention, the photos invite viewers to slow down and stay with the moment a little longer. What caught my attention wasn't simply how beautiful she looked. It was the contrast. Red is usually associated with confidence, passion, and intensity, yet Zhang Jingyi wears it with remarkable restraint. Her calm expression and relaxed posture completely reshape the mood, proving that a strong color doesn't always have to create a strong presence. Sometimes, quiet confidence speaks much louder. The longer I looked at the photos, the more I realized my eyes weren't drawn to the dress anymore. They kept returning to her expression and the peaceful stillness surrounding her. That's when I felt the campfire wasn't just part of the background. It almost became another character in the frame, quietly reflecting the warmth and calmness she brings to the scene. Another detail worth mentioning is her body language. Whether she's facing the camera or standing with her back turned, there's an effortless elegance in the way she carries herself. Nothing feels forced or overly rehearsed. That may sound simple, but it's surprisingly difficult to achieve. Is beauty alone enough to make people stop scrolling? Looking at these photos, I'd say probably not. It's the atmosphere, the authenticity, and the emotion that make people pause. Judging by the conversations surrounding the leaked photos, many viewers seem to be talking about more than just Zhang Jingyi's appearance. A common reaction is how cinematic the entire scene feels, with the warm firelight and natural setting creating an emotional mood that lingers long after the first glance. Others are drawn to the understated styling, saying it allows her presence to shine without unnecessary distractions. While people may focus on different details, there seems to be a shared appreciation for how effortless and genuine the photos feel. Naturally, different people will interpret these images in their own way. Some might admire the elegant styling and cinematic lighting, while others may simply enjoy the peaceful atmosphere created by the campfire. It's also fair to argue that the beautiful location deserves part of the credit. After all, a stunning backdrop can elevate almost any photo shoot. But I also believe that without someone who knows how to quietly inhabit a moment, even the most breathtaking setting can feel emotionally empty. For me, Zhang Jingyi is what gives these images their heart. Interestingly, the fact that these are behind-the-scenes photos may be exactly why they resonate so strongly. Unlike heavily polished promotional images, they feel more spontaneous and sincere. Nothing appears desperate to impress, and perhaps that's what audiences appreciate today. At a time when perfection is often manufactured, authenticity leaves a far deeper impression. Looking at this photo set also reminded me of one of Zhang Jingyi's greatest strengths as an actress. She has an unusual ability to express emotion through silence. Even without dialogue or dramatic gestures, she creates enough space for viewers to imagine what her character might be thinking or feeling. That isn't something a beautiful dress alone can accomplish, nor is it a quality every actor naturally possesses. Maybe that's the real reason these behind-the-scenes photos continue to stay with so many people. They don't rely on elaborate styling or overwhelming visual effects to tell a story. Instead, they allow simplicity, emotion, and quiet presence to do the work. Sometimes the most unforgettable images aren't the ones that try the hardest to impress. They're the ones that make you feel something without ever asking for your attention. In your opinion, what really makes this photo set so memorable? The warm glow of the campfire, the striking red gown, or Zhang Jingyi's ability to tell a story through nothing but silence and presence.